Now, we do need to do a bit of housekeeping because there is a scourge upon the OPL this evening. It is a scourge of lateness. Mammoth have just lost all 5 of their bands. And if they are not ready to play in the next 11 minutes, then they forfeit the game. I am just getting word that Mammoth have entered the building.
We have a game.
We had a bit of a late flight, and then the late flight got delayed, and then the traffic to the studio was also really, really rough, so we ended up losing 5 games and was like, I think like 5 minutes from having to forfeit the game.
Onto Typhoon. Well, they actually defend here.
Yeah, looks like Mammoth might be able to push them
teleporting.
Off. They're going to go Fate's Call into the knockup from the Braum. Triple coming around the side looking for the play. He's exhausted, but they do get the lockdown onto Decoy, taking him down. King pulls out the Ren stacks. Tower getting taken out in the favor of Mammoth. The fight's still going. Destiny gives his life. The double kill going to King. Nearly half healthy. Mammoth, but Typhoon into the back line. Is that the chance? As he goes gold, but Praelis tags his way in to get the knockup and the kill. It's a double over to Harry. Pabu takes down Typhoon, and all Mammoth get is the support from Gravitas.
Yeah, and Gravitas take the game.
That they will, and it only took them 35 minutes. Had one thing in mind, and that was taking out the Nexus of Mammoth, putting themselves up.
At the end of the day, when we look back at the game, I don't think the bans should have changed the outcome of the game. Obviously, it gave them an advantage, but we made some really critical errors in the game that I would say didn't have enough to do with the fact that we lost 5 bans. I mean, in terms of the standings, it is a bit of an inconvenience because I believe now getting 3rd place isn't in our control, it's in other teams' control. But that being said, I don't think it matters too much in the grand scheme of things because we're still looking at that #1 place. So regardless of how many gauntlet matches we have to play, it's still going to be the same. It's just, I don't think an extra best of 5 will necessarily change that for us.
I wanted to wish you guys the best for today. I know yesterday was kind of disappointing, but honestly, I can imagine how much adrenaline was running through your veins just to get to the game on time. I know yesterday would have sucked, but I'm honestly a big believer in this that was out of your control entirely.
So today we play against the Chiefs, which are one of the top 2 teams right now. They're a very solid team and they're very consistent, I'd say. They don't fumble much against teams that they're worse than, and they also can take games off bombers, which is a very scary trait. So yeah, today's match will be tough, but I still think we should have an edge in this one. I believe in the preparation for this match, and we'll have our bans this time.
Commitment to try and take out the Rift Herald, but you can see the Mammoth are a little bit emboldened here. The kick back, and Swiper taken down by Babbitt. Hemoplague is on to a couple of members here from the Chiefs Esports Club as the Galio comes flying back onto the top. They get the charm onto the Azir. He denies the damage once again, but Typhoon has already gotten the kill. And would you believe it? Mammoth are winning this fight by the skin of their teeth, but Raze is going to chuck Ayla back in, and Typhoon is going to be left to die. On the side, can he get in for the steal? Instead, he's going to try to take the fight. Ayla on the front line. This has already been secured by the Chiefs, and only may not know what's hit him right there as Babbitt comes in to get the finishing blow, courtesy of a little help from King, and now they've tagged onto Claire as well. He doesn't know how to come into this one, tries to get the 2-man pushback, and the denial. It's chaos inside and outside the pit here, but Mammoth starting to win this one. Big shutdown. Swiper turns it back around on Triple, but a very indecisive fight as Ayla has already bailed out. Swiper's going to have to walk away as well. Inhibitor already down. The dump. Swiper finding 1, 2, 3. They all dash out of it, but the Sand Soldiers have already done their job, and it's going to be Claire to finish off Triple. They don't need that timer at all, and look at the damage they dish to these towers. Mammoth watching it, waving goodbye to the rest of their fight as the Chiefs turn up the heat. Babbitt onto his own fountain, and that is going to be game. 31 minutes and a bit of change.